falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. What you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Powering his way forward. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Henry again on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They go play action with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go. Yo.
Henry out of the pistol. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Ravens at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
On for the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now As a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Moore, the motion man right. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. To throw, it's Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Odunze. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Santos on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They set up the screen for Henry. Down the sideline he goes. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. A toss left. Henry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
A 53-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
7 yards there and a first down. Once again, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And a running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Well, ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bears take over. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw is Williams. Fighting through pressure. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Williams. This is caught. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Swift trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Second and goal from the 1. In motion, the tight end. One more time with Swift. And this time he is in. DeAndre Swift, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Ravens ready to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On. Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up second and 5.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they got the lead in the football. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. We'll get this to about the 38.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. To throw, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
That's good.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. Solid stiff arm. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle it for just a short gain.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. Oh, good move. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run forward with Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Jackson now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Andrews. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line.
Turnover on downs.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here's Williams to throw from his end zone. His throw incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's a handoff to Swift. There he goes up the right sideline. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. To throw is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there in the return. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. They'll fire deep, looking for more. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the handoff, this is Swift. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. In motion goes the tight end. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Swift. Fighting him off. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. But now he appears to be in some pain. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
BC, ready?
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Connecting with Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This is 1st and 10.
Get on, on. Get on.
From the gun, a run for Hill. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's 1st down. Now Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Well, still maybe want to think about letting that play clock run a little here. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the Bears' 32-yard line.
Throwing, Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. Down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And a little spin cycle, room to run now.
Well, they won't bump that to his resume reel, but that might be one of the best 1-yard runs I've seen.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Rashad Bateman, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
Jackson. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Conditions only going to get worse as we get back to football here to start this overtime. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chicago offense set to get started. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, Williams loses the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got
and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And they caught, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And the Bears first down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. To the air, Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this is a touchdown. Now it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Santos with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Ravens 17.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Jackson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time, or were you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch.